Greetings. Hi, I'm Dr. Walter Jacobson, a board-certified psychiatrist. I want to talk today about the two voices in our head, or the two thought systems in our head. Okay, there's one part of our mind is telling us really stupid stuff. That's very self-destructive and self-sabotaging. Don't do it. It's not going to work out. Give it up. Why bother? No sense starting. You'll just be wasting your time. People don't really like you. They only pretend to care about you. You're only going to get hurt if you take risks. If you try to reach out and connect, you're only going to be beaten down. Yeah, really, you're better off just hiding under the bed, and then you'll be safe, and you'll live a long time. Right. That's not living. And having all this negative voice in our heads, which there's no basis for it. It's unfortunate that there's a piece of every mind that wants to see us crash and burn, and wants to see us destroyed, and wants to see us get sick and diseased and drop dead. But we don't have to cooperate with that voice. We can cooperate with the other voice, the voice of reason, the voice of clarity, the voice of truth, the voice of love, acceptance, and compassion. We can listen to a voice of wisdom that is in our mind, that's positive and loving and nurturing, and sees the good and not the bad, and overlooks flaws and defects, and gives the benefit of the doubt, and assumes the best, not the worst, and continues to have faith even amidst adversity, and continues to push forward and not give up, and maintain the commitment for excellence despite the trials and tribulations. So we have to learn to listen to the right voice, to shut down the negative voice that wants to see us crash and burn, and to support and nurture that higher self, that voice of love and connection and cooperation and unity, peace, joy, right, forgiveness, acceptance, letting go of judgments, etc. But an example of how the two voices operate, let's say you're at a club or a party or whatever, and you're drinking too much, and a voice says to you, you shouldn't drive home. It's not a good plan. You could get hurt. You could get a DUI. Not a good idea. And you just kind of go, okay, yeah, you're right. That's smart thinking. And then a few minutes later, another voice says, oh, by the way, come on, you can handle it. You pay attention, focus, it's not too far. You can get home, because otherwise it's a massive hassle, and you got to leave your car here, and someone's got to drive you over there, and then you got to come back later and get your car, and it's a big deal. And what a waste of time. If I just focus and concentrate, I can get this done. So it sounds like a voice of reason. It sounds like a voice that's saying, you're smart, you're good, you're competent, you can handle this. But ironically, in this situation, the voice is just pumping you up with a bunch of BS. It's not telling you good things or wise things. It's making you think that you can do something you really don't have the capacity in the state of mind and the condition you're in to do. Okay, so you've got to pay attention. And just because one voice says, don't worry, we can do this, doesn't mean it's a good idea. Oftentimes we will override an intelligent, insightful thought that we've had, because it's more work. It requires more effort, and it's much easier to go to the default position of just driving home and hoping you don't crash into a tree. So basically, yeah, who are you? Who are we? Which voice is us? Yes, it gets kind of confusing. And so ultimately, if you need to listen to a voice, it should always be a voice that errs on the side of caution, a voice that favors unity, not separation, a voice that favors cooperation, not divisiveness, a voice that speaks to acceptance and not judgment, to forgiveness and not withholding of affection, love, compassion, acceptance, generosity, service to others. Do these things. Listen to that voice, and you won't go wrong. And you have a much greater chance for happiness and inner peace, and even material success as well. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks, take care, peace be with you. See you next time.